Here comes the completed satisfying stories. Those who like it will have their whole family in good health and smooth career. More finished fully, finished minus banner, are available in lay life fully. Finished, minus banner, like and follow so you want, get lost. Thank you for your support. The previous life ended with my husband, Leo orchestrating a smear campaign accusing me of harassing an intern, my daughter, Fiona publicly denounced me, severing ties and fueling the online hate mob. That drove me to jump from a skyscraper in the depths of depression. Only in death did I learn the truth. The girl I traced was Leo, and his mistress Vivian's love child, while my own flesh and blood had been tormented to death in the countryside. When I opened my eyes again, I was back at the precipice of that scandal. This time, I wouldn't just change Joyce and my fate. Leo, Vivian, Fiona, none of them would escape my wrath. Eleanor, here are the consolidated financial statements. For this month with HQ, a loss of 3 million, needs your signature. The familiar voice snapped me from the phantom pain of my fall. I looked up to see Paul, my personal assistant, standing respectfully before me. Who would have guessed this seemingly earnest young man I'd sponsored for years, Fiona's nominal boyfriend, was one of the accomplices who indirectly caused my death. Reborn. I knew Fiona Desby said this social climbing opportunist. It was all a setup by Leo, Vivian, and this money-grabbing viper to eliminate me and seize my company and fortune. My phone displayed the date, May 21st, 2 p.m. 2 hours until the evidence video dropped. No time. Panic gripped me. It snatched the file and my phone. Compared to impending social annihilation, something far more crucial demanded my attention. In my past life, Fiona had gone live immediately after the video surfaced, declaring she had no promiscuous mother and cutting me off. Later, she triggered the internet with tales of my controlling nature, listing 10 abuses, my strict grooming of her. As the yuan grip I twisted into proof of my cruelty. An orphan, Fiona was my only blood kin. Her betrayal shattered me. Soon after, depression claimed me and I jumped. Death, however, wasn't the end. My soul lingered, witnessing Leo take over my company and swiftly install his beloved Vivian into my home. That, as when I learned the daughter I cherished was their bastard child, my true daughter, SW after birth and sent to the countryside, had been beaten to death by her abuser on the day it did. Such profound heart-red fueled my rebirth. This time, I'd send these monsters to hell first. Time was critical. I gathered my security team and sped towards my daughter's last known address. Protecting Joy was paramount now. En route, I sent the entire damning video that had condemned me to Yuan Group's legal department. This time, the intern harassment case belonged to the lawyers. You wanted to see how Paul's side lies would stand against my high-priced legal egos. By the time I finished, dusk was falling, passing the critical hour of my online crucifix and, unlike before, Paul was arrested for defamation moments after the video dropped. His choices were bleak: betrayal and admit malicious slander, or swallow a false confession. 2. A more serious charge. Either way, prison awaited. My lawyers instructed to suppress news of Paul's arrest. In short, Leo's trio still thought their plan flawless. I was banking on that lie. The car stopped at the map of Lee Village. Memories flooded back. My daughter named J.O.D. Beck and a brother, by the Lee couple, endured beatings and neglect under Leo's orders. They poisoned her before her high school entrance exam, forcing her into factory work at 15. Her wages stolen, all while a poor add love and resources into the viper as spawn. The irony was bitter. As we approached the Lee's compound, a girl's terrified cries pierced the air. My heart lodged April. Maternal connection screamed. It was Joy. I burst through the gate, kicking open the rickety door. Inside, a hulking British man in out-shirt brute, once dragging a painfully thin girl. A Weasley man, rusty and a sharp-faced woman. Maggie shoved her forward. We raised you, time to repay us. Marion Brute is your fortune. Maggie screeched. Brute. Joy Skeller in my past life. Please, Mom, Dad. I can't earn money. I won't marry him. I won't. Joy begged, tears streaking her grimy face. Birdshaw's eyes quivered with rage. He raised his hand. Bitch. Your parents sold you to me for 30,000. Try running. I'll have you tonight. Seeing this, blood roared in my ears. My daughter. He lunged, shielding Joy. The blow never landed. Brute was already pinned by my security, arms wrenched behind him. He thrashed like a stab pig, no match for their strength, spewing curses. Who the hell are you? Let me go. Decades of hard red surged. Teach him, Allison. I snarled, fist rained down. You bitch. Oh. Brute's curses. This solved into agonized howls. Joy trembled, tears carving paths through the grime on her malnourished, yellowed face, now marked by elevated handprint, though gaunt. Her features mirrored mine, my child, treated like livestock. I shuddered at what might have happened had I delayed. Rusty recovered first. Hey, who are you? Trespassing. He paled, recognizing me. Why you? Ha. Figured it out. I kicked him down. Maggie shrieked, lunging at me. Bitch. Hitting my husband. I snatched a broom handle and cracked it over her skull. Thwack. The impact numbed my arm. The thick wood splintered. Maggie collapsed. Blood oozing from her forehead, eyes glazed. I glared red at Brute and Rusty. Child abuse. Trafficking. Eleanor. Enjoy life behind bars. Brute groaned, half dead. Rusty scrambled, grabbing my leg. Eleanor, please. That made me do it. Leo held the knife to your throat. I scoffed, grinding my heel into his chest. You took his money for years. Remember? Your son in middle school. I pressed harder. Tell the police the truth. Protect Leo. And your son. I let the threat hang. Fear and calculation were red on Rusty's face. He swallowed. Why yes, Eleanor. I'll talk. I swear. Pathetic, I spat, kicking him aside before guiding. I shocked. Joy away. Exhaustion claimed her. She slept on my shoulder, holding her thin frame. Her wanty age finally anchored me in this reborn reality. A mix of terror and overwhelming relief. I saved her. At City First Hospital, Joy underwent exams, injury documentation, DNA tests. My lawyer filed immediate charges against Rusty, Maggie and Bert. Later, Joy slept again, brow furrow at evening rest. My heart ached. She should have been my princess. Vivian and Leo stole that. My phone pinged. Before I could reach it, the door slammed open. Fiona stormed in. Mom, what is this? You had Paul arrested. Her voice was shrill, performative. Unsurprised she knew. I tried to steer her outside. Now, she jerked away. He is a poor kid from the village. Got into capital U. How could you be so cruel, ruining him? Her volume rose, clearly playing to an audience. Likely the live feed on her phone. She was cementing my guilt. Harasser, liar, abuser of power. I smirked. An amateur. Without warning, he slapped her. Crap. She stumbled, cheek blazing red. Her live chat exploded. Oh my god. Slap. Cheating, which hits her own daughter. She arrested her son. In law, unreal. Rich privilege. Ignoring the feed, I gripped her chin, forcing her to meet my eyes. This princess. Spoiled harbor the monster. So, the police wouldn't harass Paul without evidence proving my innocence. My voice was ice. You believe a clip video over your mother is aiming you've known months, worth more than 17 years. I saw the flicker in her eyes, trying to play the writer's daughter. He leaned closer, tearing off the mask. This loving mother act. I returned it as I spoke. Rational voices emerged in our chat. Police wouldn't risk it. If Paul's arrested, Eleanor might be clean. Wait and see. OMG prophet. You on group posted. There is proof. My prey. Arranged police statement release. The tide turned. Get out. He threw her phone at her. Don't disturb my daughter. Fiona stayed bewildered. Just then Joy stirred. Sitting up. Her eyes met Fiona. As Joy turned ghostly pale. No. Fiona reacted faster. She sprang up, going towards the bed. Lee J.O.D. You bitch. How dare you show your face here? Joy curled into a ball. I lunged, snagging Fiona's collar and yanking her back. Before she could react, I slapped her again. I sat out. Fiona clutched her face, screaming. You hit me. For her, I'm your daughter. I inherit you on group. She goes. Shut up. I slapped her once more. Fiona, a bastard child covered in my company. You're unworthy. Fiona froze, horror dawning. H-I ... Think your plan was perfect. I hissed. Tell Leo. For 17 years of tormenting my daughter, I returned every ounce of pain. The words were venomous. Fiona staggered back. It's not my fault. I'm a victim too. Blame him. She rallied, shouting. I pandered to you for 17 years. A dog gets affection. You choose her. Have you no heart? Her words stung. 17 years. Even a dog earns loyalty. I said coldly. You reverse. You helped kill me. Had red flared. You rerun to the core. Seeing my murderous gaze, she cowered. You know I raised you. I laughed bitterly, grabbing her hair. A plan to spare you today. You forced this. I slammed her head into the wall. Thud. Crimson bloom stained the white paint. Mom. Sorry. Stop. It hurts. Fiona wailed. I ignored her, driven by memories of her. Gloating about bullying Joy. You know she was mine. You tormented her. Know how hard she fought for that school. Trash Jane's win. Blood in hell. Fiona's struggles were king. Stop. Please. Chaos erupted as Leo and Vivian burst in. Leo grabbed me from behind. Vivian shrieked, breaking up my eyes. Eleanor. Bitch. Touching my daughter. Adrenaline spiked. Using Leo's grip, he launched myself. Both feet slamming into Vivian's stomach. The force sent Leo crashing into the windowsill. I landed, grinding my heel onto Leo's foot. Egg. Leo howled. Vivian collapsed, clutching her belly. Vivian. Leo scrambled to her. I seized a glass water carafe and smashed it on Leo's skull. Crash. Hurt my daughter. You all die. Blood streamed down Leo's neck. Vivian and Fiona screamed, recoiling. I fixed on Vivian. She flinched, grabbing her hair. I raked my diamond ring across her face. Slap, slap, slap. You planned the switch. Sold my daughter to that brute. I roared, like that son-in-law. Should Fiona marry him? No. Vivian wailed, shielding her face. Eleanor, leave Vivian alone. Come at me. Leo staggered up, clutching his bleeding head. Think I'll spare you. Isn't let madness took hold. Sacrifice myself, and them all. Joy would be safe. Leo blanched at my look. Mom, look out. Joy screamed. A burst slammed it into me. Joy taking the blow as Fiona swore in care. Thump. Joy crumpled, unconscious. Joy, I roared, catching her. Fury consumed me. Fiona. Fiona dropped the chair, cowering behind Vivian. Medical staff flooded in. Help. My daughter. I pleaded. They rushed Joy away. Fiona, battered and terrified, also passed out. Vivian, why? LED about calling police. Call them. I spat. But if Joy dies, Fiona's fate will be 10,000 times worse. Test me. Leo knew I meant it. Defeated. They dragged Fiona away. I called my best friend, the hospital's deputy director, handing her my blooded ring and glass shards. Proof of Leo's affair. Hurt my child. Pay in blood. Later my lawyer called. Rusty and Maggie confessed. But direct evidence linking Leo, Vivian to the baby swap was gone. Charging Leo for orchestrating the abuse also lacked proof. Would they whoop? Rage simmered. Instructed my lawyer to draft divorce papers stripping Leo of everything and gather evidence of his asset transfers. They wouldn't escape. Joy's injuries were minor. Shock and malnutrition. Relief washed over me. Entering her room, E found her awake, nervously twisting her hands. Her eyes lit up seeing me. Does it hurt? I asked softly, sitting beside her fragile form. You shouldn't have jumped in. I failed you. She interrupted timidly. So you re my real mom? Tess wailed. Yes, I'm so sorry it took so long. She flew into my arms. Mom. I held her tight, my precious treasure. After crying, she looked up. Mom, I heard your call. You need proof. Leo SW at me. She handed me her old phone. I recorded things. Maybe it helps. My evidence was complete. She'd none gathering proof alone. If only I hadn't jumped. I called my lawyer. Maximize Rusty and Maggie. Sentences. Leo's next. But Leo wasn't done. Days later, as I collected recuperated Joy from the hospital, a shabby woman Paul's mother blocked us, flanked by reporters and live streamers. She nailed LT dramatically. Eleanor, spare my husband. He's sick, just seeking justice for Paul. Your gods beat him. We poor. He'll die. Have mercy on Q. Cameras so median. Bystanders muttered about rich bitches and mistresses. Joy bristled. I held her back, staring down the actress. What justice? I demanded loudly. Send the police report. The full video. Paul confessed to lying. How was he the victim? My voice cut through the noise. Rational voices emerged in the crowd, questioning the narrative and defending the guards. See me, booked through reception. It stated coldly. You stormed my company. Guards did their job. Did they push him? Security cameras don't lie. The tide shifted. I dropped the bomb. Tell Leo. Stealing my daughter. I'll collect. Reporters exploded. True air. Is this woman Leo's pawn? Fiona apologizing for you. My phone rang. Leo. I hung up. Live cameras rolled. I recounted the sordid tale. Leo marrying me for money. His affair with Vivian, Fiona's birth. The hospital swap. My daughter, suffering. It placed a hand on Joy's shoulder. This is my daughter. A troll scoffed. Proof. I smiled coldly, holding up my phone. Check your feeds, instantly. Shots confirmed it. Young Group had posted the DNA reports proving Leo, Vivian and Fiona's relation. Gasps filled the air. The troll shut up. My phone blared again. Fiona. I answered, on speakerphone. Her hysterical shriek as echoed. Eleanor, bitch, how dare you? Everyone knows I'm a bastard. You rot? What? After her tirade I spoke coldly. Fiona, the few could have stayed with your parents. But 17 years couldn't. T. Fix your run corn. Attacking Joy, bullying her for years. I will make you pay. You hung up to the cameras. Fiona's slides and lack of character are my failure. As her guardian, I apologize. To the public, I feel deeply. Fiona, our connection ends here. I left with Joy, letting the internet dissect the carnage. Fiona, as past bullying of both as trended globally. Hearing her call me a bitch. C. Let her fate, her precious reputation, her lifeblood, was obliterated social debt worse than the real thing. Enjoy the gutter. Fiona. Leo faced the reckoning. His failing ventures were a cover. He to fund like tens of millions stolen from me, and Yuan Group to Vivian, but froze his assets, and sued Vivian for recovery. Leo raged. But my evidence divorce papers, Joy's recordings, was ironclad. He got 5 years for abuse against Joy and embezzlement. Vivian was stripped of her ill-gotten wealth, destitute. She and Fiona lived miserably. Fiona, unable to stomach poverty, begged me for help. I kindly suggested a lucrative opportunity. In Myanmar, she took the bait. Vivian, desperate or afraid of losing our meal ticket, followed. News soon broke. Both died in the Golden Triangle. I thoughtfully informed Leo in prison. The spec consumed him. He found a way to end it. Some twisted love. Vengeance served. The past dissolved. I took my daughter to rename her Yuan Meng Joy Yuan. May your life be full and joyful. Joy was only 17. Prime age for university prep. We enrolled her in a top private school for grade 11, giving her time to catch up. Brilliant and resilient, she aced placement tests. Joining grade 12. Hard work paid off. She scored 682 at her Gaokao, entering a prestigious 985 university. During her senior year internship at Yuan Group, her sharp mind and investment acumen shone. He planned to groom her as my successor, but she had bigger dreams. Using her savings and seed money from me, she launched a new energy tech firm. Within 3 years, it became an industry leader. Watching my radiant, powerful daughter stride confidently to her future, the nightmare of my past life finally felt like a distant, fading dream. Reborn. I held my true treasure, safe, successful, and shining bright beside me.